Morning, guys. So, well, Bobby just made me wake up on 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Now it's 7. So now we are in downtown KL. Okay, with a bunch of BMWs there. See right there, that is the G20 3 Series, accompanied by a bunch of classic versions of the 3 Series of various generations. We still have an E21 currently on its way, but right now our collection consists here of, well, Crispy's E30, which I was responsible for bringing here today, right? You have seen this car, it featured earlier in one of my videos. All right, then after the E30, we have the E36. We have this very beautiful example of an E36 Cabriolet. We also have those two four-door E36s over there. All right, the only E46 that arrived today is the M3. All right, this is the M3 coupe. The E46 generation M3, if you remember, only had a coupe version. There was no four-door E46 M3, but it is a very, very popular conversion, all right, by many owners of the four-door E36. Then we have this very, very garang looking E90 with oversized rims and M Sport body. And we have, well, that's not technically an F30, but well, it's an F80 M3. All right, we have the F30 there. That's the F30 330E. All right, that was one of the most popular variants of the F30 generation, the facelift F30 generation. And here we have the all-new G20 3 Series. So yeah, very early Sunday morning, but spent in very illustrious company. So whilst we wait around here, let's have a look inside these cars. We start with Crispy's E30. All right, this car really goes back to far simpler days of motoring. All right, very simple, no nonsense dashboard. And a unique thing about the E30, this is the headlight switch. All right, so you pull this to switch on the headlights. And a little modification done by the previous owner, according to Chris. Got a start stop button here. All right, and bring you to the instrument cluster. All right, so you see, right, even back in the time of the E30, BMW already had condition-based service indicators. So these service indicators will tell you when to service your car, when your car is due for its next oil change, based on usage as opposed to mileage. All right, and I was also told by Chris, according to Chris, this warning light here is brake pad indicator wear. So you see this this warning light come out. It's either it's either your brake pads are due for change, or you have a faulty sensor. This car does not have a radio, all right, but anyway, it's fine, no biggie. I can testify to you that the air conditioning worked very well. All right, it felt cold enough for me. And so you see here, nice classic analog clock. Okay, simple, no nonsense center console. So this car is also a manual. All right, 5-speed. So engage first gear, second gear. To engage reverse gear, push this and push a bit harder to engage reverse. This is an E36 Cabriolet. All right, so one of the more distinctive features of the E36's interior is that large central aircon vent. All right, and the dashboard, okay, is more driver focused than it was with the E30. And you can see, all right, they have still kept the center power window switches, and this car has been very well kept by its owner. Right, you see all these materials still in excellent condition. Seats have been reupholstered. All right, very, very painstakingly cared for vehicle. Okay, so we come to the front here. We see we've got beautiful AC Schneider rims, and Yeah, condition of this car is just beautiful. Yeah, so this is the E36 Cabriolet. Beautiful car. All right, still very elegant. Very elegant lines. Okay, welcoming the E21. Still going strong, this guy. At the time of the E21. The 323i is the range topping variant of the E21 3 Series. All right, it's the most it is the most powerful version of the E21 3 Series. When you see 4 headlights, it is a 6-cylinder variant. So if you see 2 headlights, then it is a 4-cylinder variant. So one more noteworthy fact of the E21's design. Okay, this is a forward opening bonnet, and BMW was able to achieve this shut line. Okay, but they were able to blend this shut line into the character line that runs the entire length of the car. All right, and as we look here, okay, you see that this is an era where steering wheels are still large, and yep, they already have that driver focused cockpit layout. So just like the E30 that I showed you earlier, headlights are activated by this pull switch. Okay, so this is it, guys. That's the G20 lining up alongside its ancestors. All right, so let's bring you back to the E21 for a while. Okay, so you recognize those headrests? All right, I remember back when I was growing up, right, those pointy headrests were traditional BMW design cues. Okay guys, so here we have the original 3 Series next to the latest 3 Series. See how much it has grown. Alright, I mean, beyond the fact that it has gained 2 extra doors, but if I were to come to this side, right, we will come here, you can actually totally eclipse the E21 behind this. So for the sake of it, here is a stroll down memory lane. E21, E30, we have 3 E36s here. All right, these 2 are 4 doors, right, and both of them are the 328s. And yeah, back in the time of the E36, the 328 was already the highest non-M3 variant. All right, then we have the E46 here, and we have 2 E90s here. All right, this is the E90 320i, that is a 320d, and here we have the F30, this is the 330e, and that is the F80 M3 30 Jahre edition. All right, see how far this line of cars have grown over the years. Alright. Okay guys, this is a cool little feature on the E46 Coupe. I'm not sure this is exclusive to the M3 or not, but this rear window actually opens outwards like this. Pretty cool.
Okay, Con, are you the last car?
No, I'm behind the E21 actually, but I can wait for the rest.
In 400 meters.
I'm the last car. Okay, cool, Chris. I'll talk to you when everybody is out. You let me know.
Okay, guys. So yep, here we are on the road, right, with all the other, well, together with all the other members of the 3 Series lineage, from the E21, right, down to the E30 here, all the way past the E36, 46, E90, F30, and well, then the G20. So you see, the thing about the 3 Series is this. Right from the first generation in 1975, BMW has very meticulously put effort to cultivate its positioning as a sporty vehicle, right? Back with the E21, they very actively promoted the fact that, you know, their compact little car comes with a powerful and smooth inline 6-cylinder engine. And then they can come to the E9, the E30. The E30 in Malaysia, well, most of the E30s in our market were the 318s, naturally because of the of the road tax appeal that it has in our market, and making it a four-door, all right, for the first time, also significantly widened its appeal. And over the years, the mythology, shall we say, just continued to feed upon itself, and to the point where, you know, we have come to accept that in this segment, in this premium compact segment, BMW with the 3 Series is really the car to beat. And you see, what's amazing is that the 3 Series has been around for more than 40 years, and you know, it still garners such an enthusiastic following. You know, so many 3 Series owners of various generations still drive their cars around with great pride. What amazed me about this outing is that we never blasted this out on Facebook, only through our WhatsApp channels. All right, we were able to get representatives of each generation of the 3 Series, all right, to sacrifice their Sunday mornings to come out and drive with us. I mean, there is just that kind of enthusiasm that people have, that 3 Series owners have with their cars, that few other models, all right, can command. And I must say, one thing BMW does very, very well is that they continue to pay tribute to their heritage, to their to all their previous models. So with every new BMW launch, there is always a corner at the launch event that recognizes past model generations. You know, coming to the E30 that I'm driving here, this is such a lovely car to drive, such a lovely, simple, no frills car. Right? You just feel so connected to everything mechanically. I mean, well, Chris has done a fantastic job getting this car into its current shape. I mean, I can feel that there are a few more things that perhaps still require a bit of work, but you know, there is that sense of connectedness in this car that's just so appealing. You really feel that oneness with the car. And this M40 4-cylinder engine, it does not have the silky smoothness of my E39's inline 6, but it is a very eager revving engine. Yeah, it is just such an eager engine. It has a kind of a racy feel to it. And don't forget, all right, that the original M3, all right, the E30 M3's engine was actually based off this M40 block. And I just drove over some manhole covers, and for a 30-year-old car, that was amazingly comfortable. The right comfort of the E30 here really shames a number of other modern cars. This car still has it, man. This car really still has it, man. So the 1.8 liter M40 engine here, it is rather down on power compared to some of the other newer 3 Series that we have in front, like the 320D E90 or the 6-cylinder E36s, or even the E46 M3. All right, say nothing of the F30 lah. But you know, there is that eagerness, that willingness in this engine to rev that actually makes it quite possible for me to keep up with them, you know, in the hustle and bustle of KL traffic. So guys, so we have just driven from KL all the way here to Putrajaya. So we've got all generations of the 3 Series lined up, right from the G20, the latest G20, all the way back to the original E21. I mean, what a sight, man! Really, what a sight. And you see, the thing about, I feel Chris, you own one of these. Right? Does this whole thing about BMW's pride with their heritage, does it do anything for you?
Of course,
Right?
definitely. This is my 8th BMW.
Yeah.
And I've never bought a new one. They're all second hand. I've always bought them in pretty decent, I would say, condition,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
do them up.
Yeah.
And because I do my own restorations and the way I like it,
Yeah.
it seems other people like it as well.
Yeah.
So I've sold many BMWs in the past.
Yeah.
And this is my
And you know,
latest.
I'm a first-time BMW owner, and you know, I've come to realize that owning one of these things, right? It's not really just buying a car.
No.
It feels like a journey.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Every
Because
time.
they're never perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
They've seen some hard miles,
Yeah.
and depending on the owner, they've probably seen a lot of
Sagging roof lines and
yeah,
broken
stuff like
tisa
that.
walls and all that.
But you know, the thing I always say is it's all mechanical.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing supernatural
Yeah,
or anything
yeah.
like that. It's all mechanical. It can be done.
Yeah.
It just takes time
Yeah.
and a decent amount of money.
And there's an element to it being, it feels like a journey.
It is.
Right?
It's very
where,
much a journey.
Where, you know,
Yeah.
along the way, right, you own one of these things, along the way you meet people who own
you
these
get,
cars.
You get advice from them.
Yes.
You check out their
Yeah,
cars.
yeah.
And that's why classic car clubs are really good, because it gives you a platform to share your
And-
information,
and
share
you
your
learn-
knowledge.
And you learn about maintaining cars.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, car coming.
Hey, it's one of us.
Oh! That's another E36 right there. So guys, this is Adrian,
Icon.
who owns a 330e. You also own another BMW before, another 3 Series before this, right?
E90. Yeah.
So do you have fond memories of that car?
Yeah, I really liked it a lot.
You like it a lot? Yeah. And
Drove really well.
Yeah.
It was a good car.
yeah. So is that why you went back to another 3 Series?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But you see, right? You look at that whole lineup, right, from E21 and all that. You know, BMW is very, very anal about preserving their heritage. Does it make you feel special that
Yeah,
about
it's
this?
actually for
Does
me.
it mean something to you?
Yeah, because it's a heritage. I think it's quite important to have, especially for a make like this.
Yeah.
And let's face it, they started with this sedan that became really this segment.
Yeah,
as we
and
say,
it's. I think right now, even today, right, 40 years on, BMW the 3 Series, right, has come to define the premium compact segment. They invented this segment, and they stayed ahead
Yeah,
all these years.
definitely. Yeah.
And I would say that the result of all that is that we have managed to get so many men here to sacrifice their Sunday mornings, all right, to spend under the sun with a bunch of kuchaos like us. So guys, here are all the owners who have taken their Sunday mornings off their families to spend with us. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming, for spending your Sunday morning with us. Okay guys, I actually have nothing productive to say, but I'm just doing this video to have me with all these 3 Series cars in the background. You can see that.